Hey guys, Kai here, and today we're going to be talking about more Cyberpunk 2077. We'll be discussing the wanted system, romance, and the NPC lives. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this content and sub so you don't miss out on more Cyberpunk info. Now, let's get into it. Like GTA, Cyberpunk will feature a wanted system in the game. So, if you like causing chaos and having the police chase you down trying to arrest you for terrorizing the NPCs and the world you're in, then you're in luck. But there will be some differences in Cyberpunk's version. In the cyberpunk world, the corporations and the rich have massive power and influence of everything around them. Even the police force isn't immune to this. An interview conducted by WCCF Tech with Alvin Liu, Cyberpunk's UI coordinator, mentions that the police system is blatantly corrupt and takes bribes. So this can and will probably cause some major issues for players. How can you take on a police force that will turn on you at any moment for some eddies? But at the same time, it could be insanely awesome since it would keep players on their toes. In the same interview, Alvin mentions the details of how this could go down. The corporations could bribe the government to pass a law and then use the corrupt police force to send the law after players. So it's more than the corps just paying the police off to get you. They actually pass entire laws in an attempt to go after the players. That is some serious desire to go after the players from the corporations. In the wanted system, the police aren't the only ones to worry about either. The wanted system will include powerful NPCs that can and will come after players if they're acting out of line, such as killing a bunch of people. It has been compared to the same system as The Witcher 3, where the guards will come after you if you kill villagers in a town. And speaking about killing NPCs, players will not be able to kill children or story characters, which makes sense. If you kill a story character, the game would be stuck with no progression. And well, for the children, CD Projekt Red probably doesn't want a bunch of Anakin Skywalkers running around. But the wanted system appears to be pretty deep with corrupted police and powerful NPCs after you. The only thing that isn't really known is if you get arrested, do you actually go to jail? I don't really think it'll be that in-depth with jail time and breaking out, but it would be awesome if there were scenes or a quick play scenario of Jackie helping the players escape the jail. At any rate, I am thoroughly excited for the wanted system and I can't wait to start getting chased by some police in Night City. If you're unfamiliar with The Witcher 3, there was a decent amount of romance options available, and these sometimes involved a quest line as well. We know from a Reddit post where the lead quest designer Paul Saska confirmed that long-term relationships will feature plotlines and quests for more in-depth characters and relationships in Cyberpunk. The Witcher 3 only had heterosexual relationships because Geralt was strictly interested in females, but in Cyberpunk, since you're the player making V in whatever fashion you want, Cyberpunk will offer many types of relationships with really anybody. A quest designer Patrick Mills in a Game Informer interview confirmed that, by mentioning the NPCs will have both different sexual orientations and preferences. His quote was as follows: "We've got NPCs that are gay, we've got NPCs that are bi, we've got NPCs that are straight, because we want them to feel real and that they have preferences as well." So, players will have many options with NPCs to have some romance time with. But if one-night stands are your thing, these will also be an option. The Witcher 3 had prostitutes in the game Geralt could pay for, and in Night City, this will probably follow suit. So, if you don't want that long-term relationship romance, you don't have to. To make Night City feel like a breathing, living world, CD Projekt Red put in a lot of work to make more than 1,000 NPCs have their own handmade daily lives. This is insane to me, so instead of NPCs aimlessly walking around, most of them will actually be living and doing things with a purpose. This is going to add so much realism to the game, I wonder if I can see the same ones every day doing day-to-day routines. That would actually blow my mind. To add to the realism of Night City, the map is going to be smaller than The Witcher 3 was. CD Projekt is doing this to Night City so it feels populated and immersive. But that doesn't mean that Night City is small in any way, because the city is very vertical. There are very tall skyscrapers and towers in the city, which will also be filled with NPC inhabitants. I also saw from the players who played the 4 hours preview that NPCs react to you and each other. So if you're staring at someone and the NPC notices, they'll look back at you and potentially interact with you. The example of the NPCs interacting with each other was a crazy guy talking about the end of the world with a sign, and some girls that noticed it and said, "Oh look, it's that weird guy," and then they took pictures with him. This is some awesome stuff. I love immersion, and having the NPCs interact like that will add so much depth to the world. I cannot wait to see how everything and everyone interacts with each other as a whole when the game goes live. I imagine it will take a lot of hours to see every interaction with everybody. Now I know Cyberpunk is an RPG title, but CD Projekt seem to be going above and beyond, and one area I believe all these systems will have an advantage is online. Now, we don't know what online mode CD Projekt is coming up with at this moment, and it won't be out until 2021 anyway. But if it's anything like GTA's massive 32-player online mode, GTA could have a run for its money in the online RP aspect. People love role-playing in GTA 5, and to me, Cyberpunk looks like it could be a real competitor on that front with the world they are building. I watch a lot of streams, and some of my favorite are the RP GTA 5 people. And imagining people role-playing in the Cyberpunk world together would be insanely cool. I'm really hoping the multiplayer mode for Cyberpunk is indeed a massive server with a bunch of people causing chaos and just trying to live in that crazy world. Let me know down in the comments below if this is something you would enjoy. Cyberpunk is shaping up to be an insanely killer game, and it's only a couple months away, barring any more setbacks. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, click on the videos coming up or the ones down in the description. Is the wanted system something that is hyping you up? Let me know down in the comments below. And don't forget to sub so you don't miss out on any more Cyberpunk info. And until next time, peace.